Hey guys, it's Fonzie with DipYourCar.com. Today what we're going to be working on is the window trim. A lot of customers have asked to do a video showing how to do chrome window trim and black that out. So we've got a 2012 Nissan Maxima, which has got some pretty beefy window trim actually if you look at it. So I'll be taking you through the steps to prep and the tape work, which is very important on a job like this. And then we'll get the spray down, we'll remove the tape, and it should be all blacked out. So the trick to it is making sure that we're going to get good breaks in the PlastiDip. Now on top here, we've got more than enough of a break to automatically cut the PlastiDip. So on top, we're going to get our tape a good distance away from where that break is, and we're going to fill all the way to there. On the bottom, however, we've got a really tight seam with the black rubber. So our tape is actually going to go on the black rubber about halfway past it, so that the PlastiDip will cover over this gap, and then it'll cover over this rubber gap, and we'll end up peeling this piece of PlastiDip back off. Okay guys, we've got the entire driver's side and passenger side both taped off, and I want to take you close in here so that you can see what we did. On the top area, we've got a nice gap to where there's tape, paint, and then the edge of the chrome. On the bottom area, we've kind of taken the tape halfway up the rubber inlet that goes on the other side of the chrome. And that's going to get a little bit of a strip of PlastiDip on the other side of the chrome that we're going to end up peeling off later. So we're going to go ahead and put our first coat on now. Just like any other project, you want to keep it light on the first coat. Don't keep the can in one spot for too long, it'll build up, and just keeps in a sweeping motion back and forth, and we're going to go all the way around the chrome trim. You want to make sure that you go well over into the tape, because we want to generate a nice thick area that we're going to peel off after we're done. As we got our first coat on there on both sides, we've got about a 50% transparency, so you can see about half of that chrome trim seeping through. So we're going to go over it, we're going to give it a nice thick second coat, obviously not too thick. We're going to let it build up to about 4 coats, and we're always going to make sure that we go up all the way to the edge of the tape so that we get that nice build up, so when we go to peel it off, it comes off in one strip and we don't have to do any rubbing. Alright guys, we got our third and then fourth coats on. We've got a nice sheen finish. It's all even, super smooth throughout the whole area. What we're going to let it do is we're going to let it go completely dry. Then we're going to remove the tape and then peel these strips back, and it should be a nice, clean, blacked out window trim. Okay guys, we've let everything dry. I'm going to start taking the tape off. I want to show you the ideal situation where we're peeling the tape back, we're bringing up the PlastiDip to it all the way to the edge, and then it's just going to break along that edge. And it's going to cut away the border. This is what's going to create that automatic edge for us. Now when you're pulling up the tape, if you got some of these areas here where the PlastiDip is stuck, you know, you could just simply roll it back, pick up where you left off, and just keep taking that edge off, and it'll cut it perfectly along the window there. But if you get any little pieces, just roll them with your finger, and then you'll pick up the edge and take it right off. Alright guys, we've peeled off all the excess. We've got a nice clean line all the way across. Nice, smooth, even finish. And we gave the car a nice aggressive look. We took that chrome window trim off. Now you've got a nice matte blacked out look to it. Email me if you have any questions like usual. Fonzie at DipYourCar.com.